Happy New Year, y'all. So it's 2025, and this is a great opportunity to kind of reflect on everything that's happened for myself in 2024. It's been a great year in terms of building software, my software development career, and also building this YouTube channel and starting to document the process of building SaaS applications. So thank you a ton to everybody who has tuned in 2024. And personally, I am very, very excited for all the things to come in 2025. So yeah, I want to go over some of the goals that I have going forward. Again, when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to building software, when it comes to selling SaaS. So those are the kinds of goals that I'm going to be talking about in this video. And I do kind of want to preface this video by saying that I don't really believe in these huge foundational changes that happen at the beginning of a new year. That's kind of not how I tackle resolutions and things like that. So the start of a new year is really just a way for me to reset and think about new goals and things that I want to accomplish in 2025, as opposed to making like these huge systemic changes in my life. So in terms of goals, I would really just like to focus on things that are in my control. When we start talking about numbers-based goals in terms of like how much money am I going to make, or how many new subscribers am I going to gain on YouTube, like largely that is kind of out of your control. So these goals are going to really focus on things that are in my control and that I know I can tackle and conquer in 2025. So with all that being said, I have some goals that I would like to share with y'all as they pertain to building software, my software development career, and YouTube. So let's hop into the first one, which is to generate my first SaaS sale. And again, I'm not talking numbers or anything like that, but literally just generating one sale, I think, is going to be a huge win for myself and give me the confidence that I need to continue doing the things that produce that sale in the first place. So a bit of context, over the past few months, I've been documenting and building my application called Dinnerbee on this channel. And as of like right now, as I'm posting this video, it is finally live. So that's super exciting, and I want to take all of the work that I did in 2024 and transform that into a 2025 goal of really just, hey, let's just sell one copy of this thing. Let's start there, and then we can kind of build on that and continue doing the things that produce that sale in the first place. For me, Dinnerbee was really a test of, hey, can you finish a project? And I did that in 2024, and that's really exciting. And I want to continue to build on that momentum and use that as a jumping off point in my SaaS career of like, hey, I was able to do this one thing. Let's replicate that process, improve it, and continue generating new SaaS businesses and sales for those businesses. So in that same vein, my next goal for 2025 is to create 2 more fully fledged SaaS applications. So I want to increase my portfolio of SaaS applications, if you will. Like I said, currently I just have the one. And so my goal in 2025 is, can we double that output and create 2 more? Now, I don't know if these are going to be similar to Dinnerbee, which is a B2C web application. I think I would like to dabble in other areas as well. I recently created a video that kind of showcases a bunch of different areas that you can build SaaS in and different unconventional methods, if you will. So I'll leave that video up above. But for these 2 SaaS applications, I will likely be choosing one of those methods from that video and building SaaS in that area. For me, it's really exciting just how many different ways there are to build software and sell software. So I definitely want to branch out, not just, with a B2C web application. I think that's like maybe the most basic way that you could possibly build a SaaS application. But I wanted to start with that, make sure I could finish a project, and now I'm really excited to branch out into other avenues. My third goal as it pertains to building software in 2025 is going to be continuing to document my process of building software and trying to sell software here on YouTube. So I think I started the channel maybe back in August, September of 2024. Definitely gained some traction and more attention than I ever could have imagined. So thanks a ton for everybody who's watched so far. And I want to say that going forward into 2025, I will be doing a lot of the same types of things, documenting the process of building software, all the wins and losses that come with that. And as I continue to gain more experience in this space, I'm really excited to share every piece of it with y'all. So again, I don't have concrete numbers of like, oh, I want to have 10,000 subscribers or anything like that by the end of the year. The goal is really on the output that I can control. Normally I create about 5 or so videos a month, and I think that's a good attainable goal for myself to keep myself around there, anywhere from 5 to 10 videos a month. So I'll take this opportunity to plug, if you're into building software applications and you want to see all the behind the scenes of building and selling SaaS, definitely subscribe, because that's the type of content that I make on this channel. All right, moving on to my 4th goal, and this one is kind of hard to measure, but it's essentially to get good at marketing, especially for technical founders. I think this is something that really goes overlooked a lot. Folks are thinking about, oh, where do I find ideas for applications? How do I build the application? But the marketing piece of it is kind of at the back of folks' mind a lot of the time, when it really does need to be at the forefront. Even before you begin building an application, you have to think about who your users are, where you can find them, and how you can craft messaging that will appeal to them so that they end up buying. And so for myself, in 2025, I really want to lean into marketing. And yes, it is arbitrary, but I just want to get good at it. For myself specifically, if I'm talking about Dinnerbee as an application and how I'm marketing that, the main avenues for that are social media, so TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts, trying to essentially just hit viral videos. Kind of want to figure out a formula, something that can work for any type of application, and find out a repeatable process for creating these types of videos. And so that's something that I'll be focusing a lot on in 2025, is figuring out how to create viral videos for software applications. The other main avenue for marketing Dinnerbee and how I plan to market other SaaSes in the future is to use influencer marketing. So I want to figure out a way to kind of streamline the process of finding influencers that I am interested in working with, because at the moment it can definitely be a very manual process to go onto TikTok, find creators in a niche that would be interested in promoting Dinnerbee, compile a list of email addresses, email everybody, go back and forth to come up with a rate, and all this kind of stuff needs to be streamlined so that it can be more efficient in this process. So that is another goal for me, just in terms of getting good at marketing. And the final piece of this is not just streamlining the influencer marketing piece of this, but streamlining the entire marketing process. How can I bring other folks into my business, whether they're virtual assistants or other folks that I can partner with? And how can we craft a system where I don't have to spend a ton of time on marketing? I can kind of delegate a lot of those tasks once I figured out the best way to do them. That'll free up a lot of time for myself to continue building and thinking of new ideas to build. And the thought of being able to delegate like the content creation side of things is something that's really inspiring to me, and I really do want to be able to do that sometime in 2025. But obviously there has to be a ton of work up front to make sure that I'm doing things correctly and figuring out a process that will work for myself in the future. So to wrap all that up, I just want to get good at marketing. Okay, so those are my main goals as they pertain to building software and staying on YouTube and documenting the process. But I do have some more like personal life kind of goals that I do want to tackle in 2025 as well. And the first one is really just figuring out a healthy balance of juggling all the things that I really do enjoy doing. So I really do a lot of things, and it's really easy to forget about some things that I really do enjoy doing when I have all this other stuff going on. So for example, I work 40 hours a week. I am a software engineer, and that is the main bulk of my time, obviously. So balancing that with the building software projects on my own and my spare time, and then also documenting the process. So recording these YouTube videos, editing the videos, making thumbnails, all that kind of stuff. But then I also love to play music, love to play video games, love to hang out with my friends and my girlfriend, I love to travel. So kind of just balancing all these things has been a bit of a challenge for me so far in 2024. And I would really love to come up with a better process for delegating my time throughout the week and making sure that I have enough time for all the things that bring me joy and happiness throughout life. I also want to make sure that I'm continuing to work and focus on my health. I don't know about y'all, but my back hurts so bad all the time. And I'm working with a physical therapist right now, a buddy of mine from college. You only get one body, so I'm trying to take care of it as best as I can. I'm only 26 years old, so my back definitely shouldn't hurt this bad. So that's another big focus for myself in 2024, making sure that I'm just trying to stay healthy, eating healthy, exercising as much as possible, and doing everything that I can to make my back not hurt so bad. I don't have a specific goal when it comes to my actual career, though. I think things have been going really well. I dealt with some turmoil, if you will, in 2024 of getting laid off from my job early in 2024, but kind of rebounding and getting a new opportunity and doing well at that new opportunity so far. So really my goal with that is just to keep doing what I'm doing. Things are working for myself, so don't want to overthink that one too much and put too much pressure on myself, especially when I have so much else going on as well. And this final personal piece of the puzzle is just to be present in all moments. Because I have so much going on, even when I'm doing things that aren't related to building software or this YouTube channel or anything like that, I'm constantly thinking about those things. And if I'm just like hanging out with my girlfriend watching some TV or something like that, a lot of the time I find my mind wandering over to, should I be recording a video right now? Or, there's probably this bug in my software application or something like that. So I really just want to focus as much as possible on being present in the moment and just enjoying the thing that I'm doing at that current moment. That one is easier said than done. I have ADHD, so it's kind of hard to control my mind sometimes, but I want to do my best possible effort at this one just to be present in every single moment. So that really will wrap up all of the goals and things that I want to accomplish here in 2025. 2025 as it pertains to my software career, building things on the side, and then documenting that on YouTube, and then also just the personal aspect of it as well. I don't think there's anything mind-boggling or earth-shattering here. These are things that, like I said, I think I did a good job of setting a foundation for myself in 2024, and it's really just about building on that in 2025 and kind of honing some of the processes that are behind these things that I want to accomplish. Again, I don't believe in these like huge overarching goals, trying to change your life at the start of a new year. That's never been something that I've tried to do, but ultimately I just want to control the things that I can control, and I know if I can execute on those things, I'm going to have a great 2025. But I am curious though, if you have watched all the way to this point in the video, what are some of your goals? Are you into this space as well, building software and building SaaS? What are your goals as they pertain to building and selling software? Or if you're a software engineer in your career, what are some of your career goals? I'm really curious what y'all are hoping to achieve here in 2025. So thank you a ton for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe for all of the SaaS content that is coming here in 2025. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I will see you in the next one.